The Lane Kiffin watch is officially over. Lane Kiffin writes on Twitter, after a lot of prayer and time spent with my family, I made the difficult decision to accept the head coaching job at LSU. I was hoping to complete a historic 6-season run with this year's team by leading Ole Miss through the playoffs, capitalizing off the team's incredible success and their commitment to finish strong, and investing everything into a playoff run with guardrails in place to protect the program in any area of concern. My request to do so was denied by Keith Carter, despite the team also asking him to allow me to keep coaching them so they could better maintain their high-level performance. Unfortunately, that means Friday's Egg Bowl was my last day coaching the Rebels. While I am looking forward to a new start with a unique opportunity at LSU, I'll forever cherish the opportunity with 6 years I spent at Ole Miss. Now, there's a lot of funniness going in here. The reports came out that, Lane Kiffin, rather, he wanted to leave Ole Miss to LSU, take his whole entire offensive staff with him, and they thought that they were going to allow him to also coach in the college football playoffs. And my funniest thing, because I love making fun of Lane Kiffin. I really do. He's hilarious to make fun of. Lane Kiffin spent all last season crying about, oh my God, can they let Ole Miss in the playoffs? We deserve to be in the playoffs. Then he gets Ole Miss in the playoffs with an 11-1 record, and now he can't coach them in the playoffs. But here he is, leaving in Oxford to go to LSU with a warm farewell from the people of Ole Miss. You know what I'm saying? So the Ole Miss, the Rebels made themselves feel felt. But to give Lane Kiffin his respect, right, and the reason obviously LSU wanted him, Lane Kiffin was a difference maker at Ole Miss. 3 straight 10-win seasons, longest streak in program history. Program record 11 wins in 23 and 25, 48 straight weeks in the AP poll, second longest in program history. So he's not no bad coach or anything. But apparently they just went ahead, they kicked Ole Miss like. It gets so nasty when the coaches leave. And shout out to all the people. If y'all know anything about NIL, I love covering the NIL. But people sit here and they cry and complain about, I can't believe these kids just hop to school and hop here to here. What about Lane Kiffin? Lane Kiffin couldn't even take his suits with him, and he's out the door. I mean, look at. Look at there's kids here. There's a child here, and y'all are flipping off Lane Kiffin. So let's hear a little bit about the major decision, and then we have a little bit after because we have a longer part of it, but we have a little mini behind the scenes of the actual meeting of Lane Kiffin being let go. But this is a part of Lane Kiffin's decision here.
I understand you didn't attend the meeting today. Why not?
Again, I totally respect Keith's decision.
So that was his decision?
Yeah. He asked me not to come to the meeting and said I couldn't come, but which I totally understand. I don't know that I necessarily agree with that. We're trying to find a way, to make this work and coach the team and give the team the best chance to win. But I also, he's got a job to do, and like he said, he has to live here. So, like he said, maybe all the national people understand why he should let me coach, but he has to live here, and it's a little different when you're the AD. So totally respect that. And Keith has been amazing to us over the 6 years.
Why was I understand you.
Wow. And don't worry, I have the extended cut here, but I just want to listen because he references the meeting. Now, sometimes these things come out as fakes or whatever, but apparently this is from Come to the Sip. I want to go to the original source, right? What's it called? And this is what they're saying. And apparently Bryce and then KC were speaking today. So this is the official audio from that. It was supposed to be players only, but of course, you know how nasty and messy college football gets. Let's hear it.
Thank you for coming. I know it's been an interesting few days. A lot of let's meet at this time, let's move at that time, and all that stuff. We do have something we want to tell you today. I'm going to let our Chancellor, Glenn Boyd, say just a couple of words, and I'm going to come back up real quick.
Hey, good afternoon, man. Good afternoon. I'm just going to say this to you. And, I'm a former coach, by the way. I started my career coaching football, basketball, and so on and so forth. Got to play the game. Had it not been for the game, I never would have went to college. So I just want to make you aware that watching you guys has been the highlight of my career with Ole Miss. You guys have been special. This is a special football team. And I know you guys understand what you're capable of achieving. And just a few weeks ago, my oldest daughter, who's an amazing fan of yours, said, Dad, this group's good enough to win it all. People out there believe in you. They believe you can win it all. There's no question about it. I know it's been some tough weeks. I get it. But you know what? You guys have played your way through it. You've shown your maturity. It's been amazing what you've achieved. This is historic. This team will never, ever be forgotten at this university. What you achieved up to this point is absolutely historic. And I'm here to tell you I can't thank you enough for it. And I'm here to say for our alumnus and for this fan base who has suffered for a long time, man, you guys have brought that suffering to an end. And we appreciate you more than you'll ever know. More than you'll ever know. And there will come a time, man, there will come a time, even during all these tough times you're experiencing, you're going to look back and know that you came at a special time to this university. And you will all reunite on that field, I promise you. Sometime 10, 15 years from now. And that crowd will let you know how much they appreciated you all those years later. Because you have left a legacy at this university. And all I can say is, man, just keep pushing. Keep pushing. Don't lose your dream. Don't lose the aspirations to take it all. Because you're that good. And you're ready. Why not now? Why not now? Why not you? Why not you? It's going to be an exciting run. Thank you. Thanks.
Yeah, we still got a little bit left.
Listen, again, I know it's been a tough 3 or 4 weeks. As the chancellor said, I just want to commend you guys on fighting through that. A lot of stuff, a lot of noise out there. Man, you guys performed. You guys played your ass off. It's been so much fun to watch. It's been really, really fun to watch. And I know some of you better than others. I want to get to know everybody on here. If you see me, I'm waiting when you guys walk off the field every game. Like, you guys mean a lot to me. I played basketball here. I'm a former student athlete here. This place is, cut me, I'm red and blue. Like, this is not home. I've been here forever. I've been here 30 years. So anything that I do, I'm going to do with the best interest of this institution. Okay? The other thing that I do is I do things that are in the best interest of our student athletes. Okay? Again, a little tumultuous time over the past few weeks. But when it came right down to it, we have someone that is a leader of men that can lead you guys. And that man is Pete Golding.
Hey, I do like to see that they did make the defensive coordinator officially the head coach. So that was them, officially announcing it. And again, the players seem to be pretty excited about the whole situation. So we're not going to watch this whole 5 minutes, but we're going to watch a little bit more about, this full interview from Lane Kiffin. So this is right at the, hey, why was LSU the place to go this year?
6 years.
Why was LSU the right choice for you?
Yeah, just, there was something in me. This was really hard. My heart was here. But I just, I talked to some mentors, Coach Carroll, Coach Saban, especially when Coach Carroll said, man, your dad would tell you to go, man, take the shot. Take the shot. You've accomplished a lot here. I always hated how we only gave 1 year to Tennessee and left. I really hated that feeling of that, even though it was an exciting year. But, I think that we gave a lot to this program and to the city, and some of the most historic wins in this stadium that we've ever had, and best regular season in the history of the school. So I feel proud of that part, but it just became time. I talked to God and he told me it's time to take a new step. It's a new chapter.
Some people will look at this and say, okay, it is the best season in the history of the school, the best era in the history of the program, a playoff team with an opportunity to win a national championship. So what does LSU offer in your mind that Ole Miss doesn't?
I don't know all that. It just was something that I prayed on and made a family decision. And maybe it's right, maybe it's wrong. But I think a lot of times, you just go prove things right. And that's what we're going to do when we get there.
Last thing. I know this has been an emotional time for you. What are the specific emotions that you'll be watching your team on television playing in the college football playoff?
I don't know that. There's so many emotions today, and it was so rushed. you know, this isn't a normal job, and so I'm not complaining about the job. You know, this is a very abnormal job that you don't get a chance to just go places, look around, make decisions.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Go watch it yourself. Go watch. I just can't take Lane Kiffin seriously. Oh, it was last minute. Yeah, because you dragged it out, Lane Kiffin. You dragged it out and had unreasonable demands. Man, get him off my screen. Hey, wish you well wishes at LSU. Go watch the full little situation. Oh my goodness. Ugh.